Welcome to the fish tank.
Hey everybody, Fishman here. Welcome to another video. This is going to be the 4K/5K subs giveaway. And I'm at a complete and total loss for words. I think this is the third time I've tried to start this video, but I can't really express in words really how much I really truly appreciate all of you guys coming by and watching my videos and leaving all your wonderful comments. I think I'll just leave it at that. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. So before we get to the draw, which you know has to be at the end of the video, there's a couple things I want to go through first. Firstly, I originally intended to have a draw for 3 undergravel filters, which I had put together, and I had also made a 4th one, which I was going to use as either a special draw or a special giveaway. I hadn't decided at the time. Well, I don't want to shortchange you guys on giveaways because this is a combo of 4 and 5. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make 2 more undergravel filters, and then I'm going to put in the special one for sure. So there's going to be 6 total undergravel filters that are going to be in this giveaway. And the final one, the one that was going to be the special one, is going to be like a grand prize. So that's how it's all setting up so far. And that kind of leads into what I'm doing here. This arbor I had designed so it can hold pieces of acrylic, in this case 3, and I can turn them down so that they're round like this, so they can fit specific sizes of acrylic tubing, in this case this particular one here. But the nice thing about it is, as I'm showing here on my finger, I can alter the diameter as I'm going along. So one of them I'm going to glue to the bottom of this, and the other I'm going to have as a friction fit on the top. And this idea I got from a very good YouTuber. Actually, he has a great channel, and more importantly that, he's just actually a really great guy. I actually very much enjoy his content and his attitude towards being a YouTuber. And that person is Angelo from Angelo's Fish Tanks. He had, a little while ago, put up a DIY video of an attachment that he had made for a sponge filter, and I thought that was a really cool idea, and I asked him if he would mind if I borrowed his idea and used it for the undergravel filters, and he said sure, great, not a problem. And so that's what this is going to be. I'm going to make a number of these as time goes on, different sizes, different functions, and that sort of stuff, but this particular one is just going to be a quick a knockoff for this video. And like I said, it's going to have a chamber that one can put a little bit of lava rock in, or a sponge, or poly wool, or whatever. It's just going to be something quick. Like I said, I wanted to test this arbor out, and I thought this is the perfect time and the perfect kind of project as a test. So it's like I said, you can turn down the acrylic to a number of different sizes, and you don't have to take anything off the arbor, which is really kind of cool. And that just gives me the versatility, and more importantly, the ability to assembly line things, so I can do a whole pile at once. To turn these down to round all took a matter of maybe 2-3 minutes, and then adjusting so for a friction fit, it takes a little bit longer. But once all those parameters are set, and the lathe is set, I can make a whole pile of these in a matter of minutes, which is the reason for building an arbor in the first place, or a template, depending on how you like to call these things. So there's the disc that will fit very snugly on the bottom of this, and it will be glued, and that will fit right on top of those standpipes. And then this is going to be the cap for it. Now I could have just as simply made it so that it would be a glue-on as well, but I want to make this a little bit more versatile, because I have no idea what the person who is going to get this is going to want to do. So it's just a snap-on, and like I said, you can put a little bit of lava rock in there, or a sponge, or all kinds of things. If you're going to put a sponge in there, make sure it is an open pore one, because you do need a place for the bubbles to come out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to glue this on and get it ready for the actual giveaway, and then we're gonna finally get to the draw, and you guys can figure out how who wins. Now the original draw I had done for 1K a while ago now, I had just put all the names on pieces of paper and then cut them all out and picked one, and that seemed kind of cool. And I thought after, when I started getting to the 2K and the 3K, there was just too many names and it would be a lot of work. I ended up with well over 600 comments on that video. And then I was thinking, well, the other two videos I had done, I had rolled dice for. And then I was thinking as I was doing this that it would be awfully confusing to roll roll a bunch of dice to generate numbers that high, and then not, like I said, not get it to the point where people weren't sure who was winning what. So instead, I went back to my original method for choosing winners, and that is I took all those names, I typed them out on a spreadsheet. Good thing you can, cut and paste, so you don't have to type out every name, because some people really took that enter as many ballots as you like to heart, and some of them ended up, well, definitely well over 10. So then I took all those names, and I printed them all out, and then I took a pair of scissors, and I cut them all out. And I don't think I'm going to do this again for another draw. I think I'll pick a random number generator of some form and do it that way. I have no idea, because I mean, that is the names all printed out. And it took a few hours. Well, the combination of typing up the names and then gradually cutting them all out. I didn't do it this way for all of them, because after I started doing this, I realized this is going to take forever. And then I found a quicker way of doing it. That was all done off camera, though, so I'm not going to get to that. And the reason for the peanut butter jar sitting there is it's what I used in the first draw, and I decided to stick with it because it's a great way of shaking up a bunch of small pieces of paper. And so there you go. Those are all the names. They're all cut out, and we're going to do the draw now. This is going to be done in one go. I'm not editing it at all, so I think I banged the camera once or twice, and I think it went out of focus once or twice. It's just, I thought I'd just do it all at once. That way you guys can see it's just a straight draw. And like I said, this actually, as far as the draw goes, it's the simplest way of doing it, simply because I can do them all at once, which is, very convenient. So there you go. Those are all the names. They're thoroughly mixed, and then now I'm just going to pick out 6 of them. I'm going to say this up front right now. If anybody's name gets picked twice, I'm going to obviously delete one of them and pick somebody else, because everyone just gets one. I'm not going to... Some people put in like 13, 14, 15 entries, and I don't, getting 2 or 3 just doesn't seem right by me, so that's just the way I'm going to do it. And hopefully the people who win won't live in some place where it costs me, a new mortgage on my house to send it to, because honestly, guys, I can't really do that. I make a little bit of money off of YouTube, but it's enough pretty much to take my wife out to supper every 3 months or so. So it's not the kind of thing that I can afford to do. So if it gets to be too expensive, my apologies up front. Hopefully it'll all work out. And we won't have to worry about that. So here we go. I haven't zoomed away, cut it scene or anything. I'm just going to focus now, and let's see who wins this thing. It's very awkward, by the way, getting around to the back of the camera and doing this. So first name, unfold, drum roll, 401 Cichlid guy. He put it at least 10. I'm not sure. Stuff in the ballot box apparently works. Oh, Jim Hanley. All right. Jim, I did count the number of ballots you finally entered. It was 14. Uh-oh. This happened. I didn't want to redo the draw because it didn't seem fair. 2 of the ballots got stuck together. So I'm just going to shuffle them. One I'm going to set aside, and it'll be like the backup in case there's a repeat name. And I'm sorry to whoever that is, but these things happen. Like I said, I didn't want to redraw it because it wouldn't be fair to everybody else. Alright, Mark Danby. At least this is nice and clear this way. You don't have to worry about who or whatever shows up. And Daryl Everett. While this is happening, oh, that's what I say. Kaler's Aquatics, and before the grand prize, thank you very much for watching. If you like this style of video, please like and or subscribe. And as always, oh, hold on a sec. Vinosky tank. I will definitely get to know who these guys are and send stuff to them. And like I said, as always, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and bye for now.